Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking, live with our Friday Facebook Live with my very talented team here. We have Sasha Girl, who everyone knows is our matchmaking manager, and this handsome devil is Jeff, our new marketing manager.
Hey, everybody.
So everybody help us welcome Jeff, especially since this is his first Facebook Live and he probably doesn't even know what to expect.
I'm excited.
Okay, good. Now, again, I'm not the one that normally does this. So I just realized, Sasha, I don't even know how to get this onto public.
Gotcha.
So what we had happen last week is that it was only set to private, which obviously we don't want that. We want everyone to see this publicly, and I just don't know how to do it. So if that is the case, Sasha always sends us to our YouTube videos where you can see everything else, and you can see the prior ones as well. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
So it is showing up.
No, I'm friends with Michelle on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I just wish there was a way. Let me just look at one thing. Okay, so Sasha, you want to just start with a question, even though we have so many really exciting things to talk about, and I'm just so excited to tell everyone. But let's try to get this under control. So I'll try to do this while you start with the questions. Okay?
Okay, great. She said she did receive a Facebook notification on her home screen, so that's great.
Yes, because we're friends.
So,
And Jackie, hey Jackie, I just
it's my grandma.
Oh my God! Did you tell your grandma that I want her to be my grandma?
Yes.
Sasha has the coolest grandmother in the world, and I don't know if I've ever spoken about my grandmother because my parents were much older than me. I'm the youngest of 6 kids. So when I grew up, my parents had me at 40. So my grandmother was always in her 80s when I knew her as a little pipsqueak. And she was from Ireland. So she was frightening. Nothing she said was nice or funny. You know, she was, I hate to say mean, but she was frightening. Again, it was the Irish culture back then. So every time Sasha talks about her grandma, she's the coolest thing ever. And I want her to be my grandmother. So
That's so great.
hopefully.
Thank you. So it looks like she's watching it from YouTube. Is that true?
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it from YouTube too.
Yeah.
So
that's
that
great.
would be good. And okay. Hold on. I think I can fix it. Edit privacy. Yep, it was on my friend. So now change audience.
Yeah, it's streaming from YouTube.
Yep. So now everything's fine. And it is going from the MTN Matchmaking page as well as my personal page, which is public for Facebook Lives. So, okay. Do you want me to just start off on some of the really exciting things? Because I'm busting at the seams. Okay, so again, help us welcome Jeff, our new marketing manager, to the team.
I apologize if I'm a little quiet. I'm a little shy today. It's my first go around here, but I promise I'll liven up.
No, you won't be shy for long. First words out of Jeff's mouth on his first interview was, just so you know, I'm sarcastic. And I thought, oh, no, I don't get sarcasm. So you're not shy at all. I don't know why you're pretending to be shy because you're not.
Doesn't mean I'm nervous, but I try.
Okay, good. Well, okay, so Sasha, you let me know if anyone comments on anything. But we have put together something because April 1st is my anniversary every year in matchmaking. And this year it's my 23rd year of matchmaking. And I know it's not like 25, but I don't want to be old. I'll be 2 years older. So I'm not going to do something then. I'm going to do something now, even though it's only 23 years, because I'm younger, 2 years younger. Okay. So I came up with, out of the thousands of success stories that I've had over the years, and all of you know who you are, many of you watch social media, many of you keep in touch with us, some of you don't, and I'll find out from you're referring someone that, oh, you got so-and-so married. And meanwhile, we'll look and we still have them on hold. They never told us they got married. So I put together this amazing contest that it is totally free for our clients. So it's going to be our top 10, I guess, most favorite success stories over the years. Even though I really shouldn't be saying favorite, my other marketing guy said I should say the most interesting stories. But when I tried saying that, then it almost sounds like interesting. What? Like, what do they have to do to be interesting? So it's my favorite client. My favorite successor is the top 10. I love you all. I have thousands of you. I love you all. So these are just the top 10. And we're going to have a big lunch gala, hopefully the second Sunday in June, where we're going to pay for everything. And we're going to celebrate all 10 couples. And we're going to put the stories of why they're all my top 10 in a book. So that's going to be the book, my top 10 success stories, favorite success stories. And hopefully when it gets a little bit closer, because we still have to find a venue, of course, we have to work on getting all 10 of our clients being able to show up at the event as well, which obviously I didn't realize how hard that is. And that's why I was up till 2 a.m. last night. But anyway, and I'm going to ask some of my colleagues if they would like to attend that gala and if they would like to donate some gifts for our couples. And I just know a couple of my colleagues are so generous over the years. Like, I know Christine Carlton, she was my marketing person 10 years ago during the hardest year of my matchmaking life. She was my angel, no doubt. Since then, she's always there for me every single time we have a contest. So that's just to give you an example. So that day is going to be really exciting. And we haven't even told everyone the whole thing. And I just mentioned a little bit more. But every day I'm posting one of the winners. So I've already done the last 3 days. So today, once I have a minute break, then I'll be doing the next one. And the next one is Daniel and Sarah, who invited me to their wedding. And if you remember, they also just gave us a dating coaching referral. Remember? So,
yeah.
I had to also ask them for their address, because anytime someone refers us, you get a great gift. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. And we will have the Long Island Press there at the gala covering it on Long Island.
So great.
And Sasha, you know the good news about what's going on at the Long Island Press, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, why don't you share it with them?
So they have asked me, and of course I accepted. I'm so honored and blessed and excited that I am going to do a monthly dating column for the Long Island Press. And it's going to begin in May. And May's segment is going to be called Summer Lovin'. And I don't know if any of you saw our emails today, but at 3:30 in the morning, I was still awake. I did, after 2 o'clock, I stopped working, tried to go to bed, but all these things, look, all of these things are new things going on. So my mind was just going crazy. I couldn't sleep at all. So I did my voice dialing, total gibberish, I'm sure. So don't even read it. That's why I wrote, please don't read. Let me read this first, because it was in the dark, 3:30 in the morning of the first summer 11 dating column. And people will be able to ask questions as well. And also Keith is the greatest guy in the whole world from the Long Island Press, and I love him. He thought of a great idea that at the end of every column, every month, because it's a monthly paper, we'll mention what next month's issue is going to be, as well as my column, because typically my column will reflect the issue. So in June, they're having June Pride Month. And many of you might have known that I tried twice having a gay program with MTN Matchmaking many, many, many years ago in honor of my brother, one of my brothers, Brian, who is gay. And I just really did not have luck with it. So we kind of put that to the side, and we've been having people who are saying, okay, yeah, I'm gay, blah, blah, blah. And we're keeping their information because the goal was to wait until we have a certain amount, right, Sasha?
Yes. Yeah.
So now for June Pride Month in June for the Long Island Press, we're having our grand opening of MTN Matchmaking Love is Love division.
That's great.
Even more exciting for me is that I got my Iris girl to come on just as a, what did I call her before? A marketing consultant. So it's a part-time position, and she is going to consult me on what to say, what to not to say, what are all the initials, what do they mean? Because already last night, I think I called her at 11 o'clock, saying, and what do I call this? And she was saying, you got to ask your Sioux sisters. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
Not sure.
I didn't know. And I'm like, my what? I'm like, okay, well, remember, that's why you're hired as the marketing consultant for our Love is Love division at MTN Matchmaking. So it's not a separate company. It is just a different division for everyone, not just gay, lesbian, but we're helping everyone. So if you're trans, I know many trans people, which I just found out, do not want to be considered gay or lesbian. I guess if they're trans now and they're going out with the opposite sex, they're just trans. And so we're helping everyone. Love is love. That's all I care about, as long as everyone passes the screening process. So, hey, Margaret. Yes, Margaret and I have dealt with this both on a personal issue. And Margaret is our professional photographer. So we'll be seeing you next week, Margaret. And this is Jeff. Jeff, this is Margaret.
Hey, Margaret. I apologize. I had the screen on full view. I didn't realize that people were actually saying hi to me in the chat because the chat wasn't up on full view. So hello, everybody. I didn't mean to ignore your welcome wishes.
Oh, okay. Well, Sasha, you're supposed to be saying that because I can't even see this.
Oh,
When did Margaret say you guys met? Oh, you did meet. Matt.
oh, I didn't see that either. Okay. So,
Matt, on your second or third interview, no, it was your second interview, which I combined with your second and third, saying, this is what I need done with my computer. You say you're great at computers. I need to prove that you can do this. Remember, Margaret was in the office.
That was I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Yes. Hi, Margaret.
Okay, so then in Myrtle Beach, I'm not opening up MTN Matchmaking National technically, okay? Instead, we're doing dating coaching. in Myrtle Beach for people that are interested. And I've been doing a lot of dating coaching for New York singles. So in, I think it's April, right? April 26th, Myrtle Beach is having a bachelor auction.
Wow.
So we are going to be sponsoring that. So hopefully you too, and maybe even Margaret, want to come to Myrtle Beach, and we'll work here for a few days, and we'll all go to that auction, and I'll sponsor it. And before we talk about anything else, can we please just talk about the fear of my life today, being out on an appointment and having Brendan text me because I'm driving. I see earthquake in New York. Tried calling you. Frightening. But he's fine. He did feel the earthquake in New York. Both of the kids are in New York rather than Long Island. Long Island still felt it, but it was a 4.8 in Manhattan and, the boroughs, I guess. But so then Iris said, this better not be my brother correcting me on like a specific percentage. I just thought after I said that, I saw it clearly said 4.8. I don't know. It's just, okay.
Yeah, I'm out in out east, and I felt it.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's so cool.
I think it's the first earthquake that I ever actually felt. I don't know.
Yeah. We had one about 10 years ago, and we were all in the office in Melville before your time, Sasha. And, I think actually I used to have Brendan and Iris at the time working with me every weekend. And I remember being frightened to death because they were with me, But yeah, so everyone had to leave the building. So I know it's scary. But Iris was waiting to go to her job underneath in the subways when she felt it. That, to me, that would be the most fearful feeling, right?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine wondering, because I don't think they even knew it was an earthquake at that time.
I know the earthquake you're talking about, and I was in Hotbog. I was in the basement of my office. We were undergoing construction. I was moving filing cabinets. I had no idea we even had an earthquake. I walk upstairs, and everybody was running downstairs because they knew I was could have been buried. I had no idea.
Wow. I remember just being shocked. I kept saying to both of my kids, because I didn't want them to panic, we don't have earthquakes on Long Island, so don't worry about it. Mommy's going to protect you. And then they're like, it was an earthquake. And I'm like, I just look like the biggest liar to my kids. But this is a funny story that right after I found this out, I called Jerry, naturally. Oh, I remember I have other calls to make too. But so I was speaking with my sister, Jerry. Jerry used to work here with us 3 times, and she retired all 3 times. She's not coming back. But Jerry is a staple at MTN Matchmaking. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to blank. What date is today? What?
4/5. April 5th.
What? That can't be. Wait. Okay, so anyway, so Jerry said she's sitting in the dining room today, and she feels someone behind her at the dining room table shaking her chair as she's sitting there. And right away she thinks, I'm going to kill Jimmy. That's so annoying that he's shaking my, chair. And so she looks up to scream at Jimmy, who she thinks is behind her doing it. And she sees him across the room sitting in the couch. He was like, what? Am I getting signs from Mom like Maureen always gets? And then she turned on the news, and the city news places, picked up on it first, obviously. And so that was kind of funny. Shoot. So let's see. Okay, so next thing, we're going to have to wait for the questions till next week, only because I have an appointment coming up. Oh,
Ooh,
now.
yeah.
Okay, so let me just also say, I'm working with the most amazing life coach. She is world renowned. And I just said to her yesterday, you did not build yourself up to the point that you could have done with me. She's huge, huge. So I'm so excited about it. I've only done 4 sessions of it, but I already have been manifesting all the look what has been manifested in just 4 things. It's great. Okay. So everyone, thanks for watching. And let us know what happened with you with the earthquake and that you're okay. And you could watch this later on YouTube or our Facebook. And send in any questions for next week or to the May issue of Long Island Press for my dating column that's coming up. You can feel free to either email it to them and say, we want this question asked, or we want Maureen to speak about this, or you could just email me directly at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. So thanks you too. We're going to have a great day today. And thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, bye.